Hey retro shooter fanatics and arcade treasure hunters, Gaelco here. Today we're diving into one of the most gloriously weird, underrated blasters of the 90s, Alligator Hunt from Spanish studio Gaelco. If you love over-the-top co-op action, absurd premises, and non-stop alien blasting chaos, this hidden gem is about to become your new obsession. Lock and load. Just look at that cover. A colossal, menacing space alligator looming over the stars, two rad 90s teen heroes packing massive blasters, and that fiery, in-your-face title. Released in 1994, this game wastes zero time telling you what it is: pure, unapologetic arcade excess. From the second you drop a coin, you know you're not here for a deep story. You're here to turn waves of alien reptiles into space confetti, and it feels glorious from the very first shot. At its core, Alligator Hunt is a fixed screen shooter in the vein of classics like Cabal and Blood Brothers, but with a delightfully absurd reptilian twist. You and a friend, solo works, but co-op is where it's at. Take control of the two teen heroes, moving freely across the bottom of the screen while aiming and blasting everything that slithers, stomps, or flies your way. The arsenal is pure arcade joy. Grab Power UPS to upgrade your pea shooter into spread guns, plasma blasters, rocket launchers, and screen-clearing smart bombs that turn entire waves into ash. Your enemies are endlessly creative: standard gator grunts, flying reptile drones, hulking armored brutes, and even weird hybrid abominations, each with their own attack patterns. Every stage caps off with a massive, multi-phase boss that fills half the screen, from cybergator war machines to the giant cosmic alligator from the cover. Controls are tight, responsive, and punchy, and the difficulty curve is perfectly judged. Tough enough to keep you on your toes, but fair enough that every defeat feels like a challenge to try again. Visually, this is 90s arcade pixel art at its most fun. Sprites are huge, colorful, and packed with personality. The heroes ooze 90s cool. The alligator enemies are equal parts goofy and menacing, and the backgrounds shift brilliantly from high-tech space stations to alien swamps and burning city streets. Explosions light up the whole screen, power-up effects flash and pop, and every hit lands with a satisfying, weighty crunch. The audio matches the chaos beat for beat, a driving, hard-rocking soundtrack that ramps up the energy with every stage, punchy laser zaps, booming detonations, and the perfect amount of cheesy, over-the-top voice clips. It's loud, it's brash, and it's exactly what you want from a game about blowing up alien gators. What makes Alligator Hunt so special is how fully it commits to its own ridiculous premise. Alien alligators invading the galaxy, two random teens with attitude being Earth's only hope. It never once tries to be serious, and that's its greatest strength. The tone is playful, chaotic, and endlessly charming. It's the kind of game that makes you laugh out loud when a new, even more absurd enemy type charges onto the screen. Level design keeps things fresh too. Every stage throws new hazards, new enemy combinations, and new gimmicks at you, so it never feels repetitive. Co-op is the real star here. Teaming up to cover each other's backs, fight over the best Power UPS, and take down giant bosses together is pure arcade magic. The only real flaw, it's a little on the short side, and the final couple of stages spike pretty hard, but that's just part of the classic one more credit loop. Alligator Hunt is the definition of a hidden arcade gem. Gaelco never got the same mainstream love as Konami, SNK, or Capcom, but this game stands toe-to-toe with the best shooters of the era. It's fast, fun, endlessly replayable, and packed with that unbeatable 90s arcade charm that makes retro gaming so addictive. If you're a fan of co-op shooters, weird retro premises, or just pure, unfiltered arcade fun, do yourself a favor and track this one down. It deserves to be way more famous than it is. Final score, 8.5 out of 10. A gator blasting, co-op masterpiece. One of the most fun hidden shooters of the 90s.
Good luck, Simon.
Okay, honey, I'm done with lunch then.
That's the hunt over for this review. Thanks for joining me on this wild reptilian rampage. Keep your blasters charged, your reflexes sharp, and I'll catch you in the next deep dive. Game on.